Yes. He says, I don't like you.
It's
I
right.
said, well, what have I done at you? He said, well, I want to have a fight with you. I said, why do you want to fight with me? He says, well, your bikes are rubbish. And he came right in my face. I said, oh, yeah. So what used to do them days, I skipped away
Stick the
because he
nut.
put the nut on. I didn't. But that's what they did. So he went for it me. Listen, I've been drinking. He went for it me. And every time, honestly, I don't know how he did it. He went for punch me in the stomach. I dodged him. He went for punch me on the head. And when he did, I got one in. And when he did, listen, he went all a mess. Well, listen, this is inside. The bouncers didn't come. We never tried it again. Are you with me? It wasn't me. It was him provoking me, and he was the one who struck the first punch. But I'm not proud of it. This is nothing got by it. Now, if anybody touched you or Victor Darren, that's different. Do you understand me?
Year end of the lesson.
Well, there you go. Anybody's capable of murder. You know that, don't you? And they aren't all intentional. Who knows?
Piers Morgan started a thing on. It was on
If you
last
come in-
night. Women that
Yeah.
kill.
Mm.
Last night is a girl, 15 she was, and she helped instigate the
killed me.
murder of a boyfriend
Not
who
good
was
to watch,
15. And it was horrible what they did.
See what you can do, Kerry, and Aid knows this.
They ended up
You can hit somebody.
burning his
like it was in
body
the
and
paper last
dumping him
night.
in a quarry.
And that was Claire's husband wanted. It was in the paper. He'd been beat up, hadn't he?
Yeah,
Broke
we've
his-
been on about that.
Yeah. Anyway, this was another one.
Oh, Victor, we've had enough now.
No, wait a minute. Let me tell you, this man, and he broke all his eye socket, and what's good as that with one punch?
You did. You did.
You did.
No, it was in the paper
Oh, good
last
son,
night.
you
No,
violent
this is
person.
just over nothing. But what I'm saying is, I've seen a man. You can hit somebody, they hit the floor, and they're dead. Then you're up for murder, aren't you? So it's best not do it, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
They never used to bother, police didn't they? When we went
Well,
the
what,
torch,
years
they
ago?
never used to bother.
It was all it
End of the night, the lights used to come on, big punch up, Tombo and chat. Nobody did anything, they just let him get on with it till it
Oh, with the
finished.
torch.
Yeah,
That's
didn't
where I
they?
met you. She had a fight
Go
over
on.
me, you know.
I didn't.
You
I
did.
didn't.
You
A
did.
fight? I didn't used to fight. I was a good.
I met you, and
I was shy.
No. Let me tell you what happened.
Oh, Victor, you're getting on my nerves with it now. Shush.
No, I want to hear this one.
I went out with this girl, see, because I got out.
toilets.
It's nothing bad.
You're getting on my nerves now.
They give me that look, you know, and won't speak to me for 2 weeks. No, I didn't want me to tell you.
No, you start. You can't.
I didn't have a fight at all.
No, you.
What happened?
Hold on, wait till Lynn comes back, then she can give her side of the events.
I didn't.
What happened?
No, I didn't have a fight. What happened? I took this
He's
girl.
putting himself on a pedestal now.
I'm not. I'm just telling you what happened.
Go on then.
When I met Lynn, right, she said, "Oh, I'd seen you 2 years ago." I said, "Well, yes, you did. That's
So
what
you've
you
been
said."
sold on then. So you've been.
So what? If I'd seen you 2 years ago, that was when I was 13.
Well, you told me you were 16, so we were even younger when I met you then.
Don't be. Oh. I would have gone in the torch if I was younger.
Well, right.
They did scrutinise you going in them days.
So anyway, this
you
girl
had
I
his
took
eye on him
home.
before then.
I took this girl home before I met Lynn.
Obviously, it's like
Right.
any nightclub you go regular. You get used to the regulars,
Her
don't
father
you?
owned this pub in Newcastle, so I took her home, went in to the side door, left my car down there. It was, you yellow lines them days. And
I
said,
can't
I'll see you again
remember it.
like this girl, Blonda was. So I had a date with her in the torch, and others said what I was like. And she left me sitting there. So I didn't bother with her again.
I can't remember
What do you
it.
mean?
No, you can't
What,
remember. This
right,
is before I met you.
Stood you up.
Yes.
Didn't turn up.
She turned up and I bought her drinks and I said, I'm just going to the toilet, bought her a few drinks. Then I went to the toilet and when I come back, she'd gone. And these other girls said, I'm sorry, she's gone home. She doesn't want to see you again. I said, oh, fair enough.
Oh,
I
I
said,
didn't do
so anyway, next week we went, or 2 weeks later, 2 weeks later, she turned up, came to me, and your mother went up to her and says, you leave him alone, I want him. You did! You did!
Who's told you that one?
I've got a good memory, you know.
Well, I can't remember that.
You want him?
No, you didn't. You said,
I didn't say I wanted.
you were that
to.
girl who was your pen friend who lived near you up Crosley Road.
She wasn't my pen friend. She emigrated to Australia. My mate
a
did.
blonde girl. You still got a letter
Susan,
somewhere.
yeah.
Up the lofts. She'll tell you, and that's what happened. And then,
So what did you say to her then? What did you think you said to her?
I didn't say what he's saying. I can't remember,
Well, you didn't
but I didn't
act-
say that. I can't even remember.
you did. You said keep away from
I'd
me.
only be
You
16.
Keep away from him.
I'd be 16.
And you went up to her and went like this and went, keep away from him.
I-
You did.
So, well, did you
I
warn her
can't.
off?
Honestly, I can't remember.
Well, I can. I've got a good memory.
I can't even remember the
Well,
game.
what did you say? What was your reaction?
What was your reaction?
I think I came up to her and said, don't it start that? Something like that.
Get lost.
Then I said to you, I'd taken you home. I started talking like American. Can you remember
Yeah, I
that?
can remember. I was with Susan, then we went to the toilet, we were all dancing in a group, and when I come out of the toilet, you, Big John, Brian and all them were with this group of girls and you just said, oh, they're on at end night, we're just with them, we're entertaining them for the night. I said, well, go on then, carry on entertaining, because I'm off home. In a minute.
I can't remember that.
There you are, see, I
Not
do.
that bit.
Yeah.
But I can remember you went home, right, and I came after you, and you took, I don't know what it was. I think that I've been going with you a couple of weeks because I used to meet you inside, so you paid for yourself. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've always been tight.
Yeah. Used to say, bear in mind we lived in the next street to each other. I'll meet you inside. So I'd pay for myself. Go in.
yeah. But then, when my car was off the road, all these so-called mates, right, Big Brian and what have you, you got to the stage, can you remember that? You wanted to do Leicester's, me drive.
Yeah, I can remember they wanted to
They wanted me
chemists
drive.
for drugs, yeah.
My mother said, don't you ever do anything like that. I didn't tell my mother at the time. And they said, well, they wanted me drive the van or the car and they were going to get all these drugs. And I thought about it and I said to him,
When you
can
say
go.
drugs, they aren't drugs like they are now.
No, I said, I'm not
it
doing
was for
it.
keep them away when they went the twisting
So I said, I'm
wheel.
not doing it. You go. I said, but you shouldn't be going. And I didn't go. It was a
When they
week
got
later.
caught and went down
they-
for it.
They all got caught and they went prison. Didn't they for so long?
But they weren't drugs like they have now, like coke and heroin and all that, was it? It was just, I can't remember what they were, to
Drugs
be
were
honest.
drugs. LSD.
And
something.
that's probably
Anyway.
the start of it, wasn't it? Start of it.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'll have that.
if you want to know, there's a bloke who works at that garage, Alan Owen, and he's been on my motorbike.
Here, this garage here, don't